Pat Bev here, episode 2. Welcome to the Pat Bev Show. Subscribe to the pod. Please subscribe to the pod. So we're as you guys know, I'm in Greece right now. I'm at one of my favorite restaurants I love to go to, Stigmes. Stigmes means long-lasting memory in Greece, right? So we want to have long-lasting memories. Greece has been phenomenal. As you guys can see, the setup here is great. I'm talking about amazing Greek food, like original Greek food. You get you I say gyro, but gyro, a ton of wine here. So shout out to Greece. Greece has been a vibe. The desserts here are amazing. A little heavy on the sugar, but still truly amazing. So if you guys are in Thessaloniki, Greece, make sure you guys stop by Stigmes. My time in Greece so far. I don't know if you guys follow, but we just qualified FIBA Euro Cup to the Final Four. We play a team in Spain. The team has been playing good. A lot of good energy surrounding the team right now. We're very excited. We're very, very excited. So you guys tune in. Final Four. It's March Madness right now, so I have to talk about the obvious right now. This kid from the University of Florida, 7'9". I believe his name is Olivier Rioux. Boy's been 7 foot since he was 12 years old. He's a complete unit. I think I've never seen a man this tall or this big in my life. I mean, a boy. I don't even think, is he a man yet? But whatever. We got to have him on the pod. If anyone knows Olivier Rioux, I don't know if you're subscribed to the Pat Bev Show. I don't know if you watch Barstool at all, but we got to get you as a guest. Like, you got to be one of my many guests on this show. So shout out to Olivier Rioux, complete unit. Wow. So the first question that we gonna start with, that I've been having a debate to ask, because I don't want to cause like a ton of controversy, but one of my teammates asked me this while we was on the bus, like, Pat Bev, is Dame Lillard Hall of Fame? Hell no. Like I love Dame. I promise you, I love Dame. There's no ill will, no beef with Dame at all. But like, Hall of Fame is like, first off, I feel like we it's too many people getting Hall of Fame. You feel me? Like, I feel like it's too many people getting Hall of Fame, right? Let me start off with that. Second off, like, Hall of Fame has to be like a combination of, like, obviously points, rebounds, assists. It has to be a combination of like wins. It has to be a combination of playoff appearances, and it has to be a combination of championships. And right, like, if we get, like, how we gonna say no to D Rose getting MVP and say yes to Dame Lillard? You know what I'm saying? So like you feel me? Like, if we get a chip, for sure, right? If we get a chip, for sure, but like, scoring a lot of points on, like, you feel me, okay teams, you feel me? Like, I don't think that gets you into Hall of Fame. Like, Hall of Fame is like, I don't know. When I, as a person who would dream of being in Hall of Fame, right? To look at the players in the Hall of Fame, like, man, I wish I can be up there next to the logo, like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, like James Harden, like Steph Curry. Like, you talking about people who've done it at a high level and like in the record books. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I just, I know I said hell no, but I'm gonna just take the hell off and just say no. I don't think he's Hall of Fame. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I don't think he's Hall of Fame yet. Wow. Okay. KD or Kawhi Leonard? Wow. Um, if you looking just as like what you want to see, the obvious I will say Kevin Durant, right? We've never seen anyone at his size. Has he pulled three clutch shots? But to be up and personal with Kawhi, to see how he impacts the game of basketball, like on both sides, I'm taking Kawhi. I'm taking Kawhi. I mean, to win a championship, right? To win a championship with two different teams in two different conferences, right? Not go join, I don't know, the Monstars or whatever, where they already, got a dynasty going already, and you join them. Like for him to, be on the San Antonio Spurs where he can be an elite role player, but still the man, get Finals MVP, leave there, go to Toronto, a team where you never think they'll win a championship, to win a championship in the East with the Toronto Raptors, and you feel me? Like he do it on both ends, bro. You gotta go KD. I mean, you gotta go Kawhi. I'm sorry, you gotta go Kawhi. Like I want to say KD bad because I'm a huge KD fan. I love KD. I love like you've never seen a player like him, and you never will. But I gotta go Kawhi. I gotta go Kawhi. And I know KD. I know you go say I'm biased, but I'm biased. I know that, but I gotta go Kawhi on this one. I, and I think if you ask, being honest, I think if you ask most of the peers in the NBA, and I'm talking about guys who's got 8 to 12 years in, I think if you ask them, they'll say Kawhi also. So like, don't think it's just me. Okay. Well, the question is, if James Harden gets an NBA championship, then where does he rank? Because there's been a lot of, what did they call it, debacle between top three shooting guards. If James Harden gets a ring, it's without a doubt. It's still without a doubt to me. It's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and James Harden. But to me, if James Harden gets a ring, I think that solidifies it forever. I think that closes all door of, okay, because the argument is always championship, and I've said this before. Championship is a team sport, right? That's a team accolade. It's hard to kind of pinpoint one person out on a team accolade of winning the championship. Conferences matter, obviously. D Wade played in the Eastern Conference. No downplay from the Eastern Conference, but everyone knows the Western Conference has been one of the toughest conferences for the last, I don't know, 2 decades, right? So like everyone knows that. So if he does get a ring, I think that closes the door on all the extra argument of who's top three. And my original argument was he was top three anyway. And that is based on, for me, longevity, right? How long you can do something at a high level. I think that's always important. So if he get a ring, I think that changes a ton of shit for sure. The question was, Luka got suspended for a technical foul. Is the NBA getting soft? Um, I I wouldn't say soft, right? Because we've seen this year probably a lot more altercations that we've seen in a long time. So I wouldn't say the NBA is getting soft at all. I wouldn't say that. I think it's ain't nobody fighting, right? Don't nobody want to lose a ton of money, right? I think players, you understand that. Like you understand you can come up to the line of not crossing it because you don't want to get money taken away from you. And this is coming from a person who had a ton of money taken away from him. So like I understand it, right? Ain't no NBA guys really go fight, right? Like most of the NBA dudes probably don't know how to fight, right? So like I think I wouldn't say soft, but I think you got guys out there that's kind of popping their shit. You feel me? You got guys out there that got like their own type of attitudes and ain't letting down for anything. So like I wouldn't say soft. It's just different. It's just different. I think guys could go all the way up to the threshold of not getting, I don't know, too much money taken away from them. But I don't know. It's to a point right now where a guy take a 50,000 fine, like a $50,000 fine to a guy right now really ain't shit. It's pennies. And I know it sounds crazy saying, right? But like the money that the NBA has right now, a guy take a $50,000 fine. That shit is like pennies to them now. Oh, the Thunder and Wizards fight. I thought that shit was corny. Like how you the worst team in the NBA, You want to fight against the best team in the NBA, an OKC, but a motherfucker just gave y'all 83, and y'all didn't put no hands on him. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, why are you fighting with the #1 team? That's the last motherfuckers you should be fighting with. You should be fighting with that motherfucker who just gave y'all almost 100 points. That's the motherfucker y'all should be fighting. Wrong team and player, man. Fight 83. Don't fight OKC. Come on, man. So the question was posed to me like, hey, Pat Bev, who is a better coach to you? A coach who's played before, or a coach who hasn't played before? And I got different takes on this. I really got different takes on this, because on one half of it, a coach that's played before understands the emotions of players, right? Understand, like, what a couple bad games feel like. They understand, how the team feels in the locker room, right? They understand, like, hierarchy and who's your organic leader. Your organic leader might not be the guy who scores a ton of points, right? Coaches who've played, they kind of understand that. But like on the other end, coaches who haven't played, I think they possess a different skill set. They can take those emotions out of it and strictly coach, right? To them, it's not hierarchy. It's, I'm gonna coach the team and the players that's in front of me. To them, it's not, I understand what the locker room is like. No, I'm gonna depend on consistency and hard work. Like, and that's what we go lean on. I don't know what the percentage is of, success coaches, playing before, and success of coaches who've never played. But honestly, I like the coaches that that's never played. Like, it's no agenda behind it. It's no, oh yeah, I know, man, yeah, I know about you. We and you used to play back in the day, or all he in his feelings right now. I know how to take care of that. With a coach who's never played, they just going off their principles. And I think coaches like that are, as you've seen with OKC coach, right? You've seen, a lot of success. You've seen Chris Finch. You've seen Nick Nurse, right? You've seen Eric Spoelstra, right? You've seen coaches, Greg Popovich. Like, you've seen coaches who've had a ton of success by my way or the highway, regardless of who you are, how much you make, and your status. And I think that's big in the NBA and in locker rooms. So I'm going with the coach who hasn't played. Oh man, no. First off, in the dough, I think we got to give Russell Westbrook his flowers, right? You talking about a guy who didn't even go to media day. He wasn't invited to media day, right? Like, let's get that in our heads. Like, probably, and I'm putting Russ, I love you to death. I love you to death, Russ. I'm looking at both cameras while I say this. Russ, I love you to death. I love you to death. But to me, he's the second greatest point guard to ever play. You got to put Steph in front of him, obviously, because of his skill of shooting ability and his championships run. So, and that's the only reason, Russ. That's the only reason, right? Because of chips. So that's the only reason. But like, and you talking about a top 3 point guard, not 3, right? You got to give him you got to give him his flowers, right? To be on the team where he didn't compete for a starting spot. He wasn't in training camp. He wasn't even in media day. And I ain't saying that Sacramento Kings are, a top team right now, but you have to give him appreciation. Like, he's one of the top ranked point guards in a lot of categories. The thing that's pointing out to me the most that people didn't see, that they're starting to see now, and Russ is at a point in his career where he literally don't give a fuck right now, so he can kind of, like, you seeing him in the media and the press conference, like, he can kind of say what he wants to say, but like, his leadership, like his ability to get guys riled up, his ability to, get on the young guys, like his bigs, any big plays well with Russ, right? You can ask anyone from the Sacramento Kings and coaching staff, like how's Russ? I guarantee you, everybody say a breath of fresh air for sure. Like, and that's how Russell Westbrook was when I played with him too. It's just awful that he played for the Lakers and his hometown team, and the love wasn't there. Like the love wasn't there, and I think that kind of like painted the wrong picture about Russ. But like anyone who knows Russ, like they know like his ability to compete all the time is bar none. Like you've never seen anything like that. So yeah, you got to give Russ appreciation. We got to give Russ appreciation. Like you have to give him his flowers, right? And I hope that we see like this next season that's about to come up. I hope we don't see him in the same situation where he has to wait and sign for a team. I think that's totally unfair. I think Russ is the perfect vet for any young team that's trying to make something happen. So yeah, shout out to Russ. I think this episode you got to give the Lakers a lot of credit. I think you got to give JJ Redick a ton of credit, right? You feel me? We hear about the news with Luka Doncic going through some family issues. You feel me? Like, if anyone knows anything about issues, like the mental mindset you have to have, like the strength of your mental to like, you know what? I'm going through all this stuff off court. I'm about to give you motherfuckers 100 points in 2 games, right? People, came into the season seeing Luka, they seen him in shape, but people don't understand, like, it takes time to get to that, yeah, you're in shape, yeah, your body looks different, but your play is going to take time to get to that position. And we see it now. It's hitting at the right time. It's hitting at the perfect time, right after All-Star when they need it, right? This man just had 100 points in 2 games. Like, the Lakers third in the West, right? They got 3 players averaging 20 points a game. Like, you feel me? Like, we seen now that Luka's rolls up in the rankings. Like, you feel me? Even JJ Redick said it. Like, to have LeBron James as your third option is a dream of a coach. You see everyone buying in, except a little bit for DeAndre Ayton a little bit. I think he can be. I know he didn't like the Clint Capella comparison, but I think that if he really understood what that meant, I think he kind of give out his own way. I think, and I think Vando's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough in the playoffs. I know, he's not playing a lot, right? Vanderbilt. But Vando is a playoff player, in addition with Marcus Smart. I like the Lakers. I like what JJ Redick has done. I like them as contenders. Any team LeBron James is on, I like as contenders for sure. 100%. Expansions of NBA teams, 2 extra teams, good or bad? I just don't want to see bad basketball, right? Like in Seattle, again, we're going to see some stuff that happens in Seattle with their fan base that we've never seen in the NBA. Really gives you Europe type of vibes with that fan base. Vegas, I just hope players don't, that Vegas team has to have veterans on that team, right? I think that Vegas team has to have veterans on that team. Like, we don't want any situations to happen, knock on wood, you celebrate a big win, you go get some wine, some champagne, you get pulled over. Like, we don't want any of that shit happening to like put a bad rep on the NBA. So like, as long as they got a ton of vets on that Vegas team, I think that Vegas team can work 100%, right? That Seattle team is going to be unbelievable. We're going to see some stuff fan base wise that we've never seen in the NBA. Seattle's a great place for basketball, and they know it too, right? They know it. And they got a ton of people who actually, like some killers that come out of Seattle. So I like it. I just, if it's done correctly with a ton of vets on that Vegas team, I think the Vegas can be a good spot, a good landing spot for an NBA team also. I like that. But if done correctly, like you gotta do Vegas right. You have to have a ton of vets. So just you can just mentor the young guys, because you don't want a young guy coming in and he don't know the ropes. And obviously young guys, they think they're bigger than the program, and the dough coming out on top 15 draft pick, lottery draft pick. I don't know. You play a good game, you get your career high, you hit a ton of threes, you have some champagne, you and your friend have some wine, you and your friends out there game. Next thing you know, you get pulled over, DUI. Like, we don't want to see that. Like, that's the shit that we want to stay away from. So I feel like if Vegas can have find a way to get a ton of veterans on their team, I think it'll be a good place for basketball, 100%. And it's no disrespect to Dame Lillard, right? It's no disrespect to Dame Lillard. I just feel like Hall of Fame is, you feel me? It's a combination of winning. It's a combination of finals, Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals shit. If that's the case, shit, give me a motherfucking Hall of Fame jacket. I only missed the playoffs one time. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? So like, we just can't just be giving Hall of Fames out like they just like bottles of water. I don't think that's fair to the past. I don't think that's fair to the present. I think that I think that that getting that orange jacket, it solidified that you put the numbers up, your team won, and you was always, you feel me, you was always front line in the Eastern Conference Final, Western Conference Finals. You feel me? Like, so that's my take on the Hall of Fame. No disrespect, Dame. I love you, gang. I know you probably gonna make a song about this shit, but no disrespect. I love you to death. Oh yeah, I told you when I got my legs. Yeah, player of the game, Pat Bev. I told you when I got my legs. So a lot of people don't know. I was thinking about retiring. Like I was honestly like thinking about retiring. I'm gonna just pursue um, media full fledged. You feel me? Like I was gonna announce my retirement this upcoming summer. You feel me? And I was just gonna hang up the shoes. I get a call from a team in Greece, Pauk. And before I got here, I told everybody, listen, it's gonna take me a couple months to get my legs up under me because I haven't played in so long. But yeah, play the game, man. Yeah, I'm getting my legs up under me. I feel good. What was it? 19 points, 3 threes, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Like I'm feeling better and better. You know what I'm saying? So like I gotta get a lot of credit to the physios, right? My homies Manoli and Poli, got to give a big shout out to them for, just it's tough coming back from 10 months, bro. Like just not hooping for 10 months and just like literally like I got out the couch. I'm like, okay, cool. Like obviously I was doing weight stuff, but like just not participating in basketball for 10 months. And to come to have a team that wants you and now, when it matters the most, I'm able to produce. Like it's a good feeling right now. 100%. 100%. Great feeling. Mm. Before we keep going, make sure you guys stop and subscribe to the pod. Make sure you guys stop and subscribe to the Pat Bev Show. When I say pod, I mean Pat Bev Show. No pun intended to whoever out there. But yeah, subscribe to the show. Yeah. Mental, I ain't gonna lie. It's mentally, I don't know. Mentally, I'm at a place where I just feel so much lighter, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just feel so much lighter, right? I had a ton of shit that happened in my life, that new shit that I've never experienced before. And if anyone knows, like me personally, like I've been through a ton of shit, like throughout my life, right? I done witnessed, people, next to me. I had to bury them, pay for funerals. You feel me? I done witnessed a ton of deaths. I think I've been to more funerals than weddings, right? I done been through injuries. I done been through. Yeah, I played in Ukraine. Like I done seen so much and went through so much that the past 6-7 months have been real stressful. But like I'm at a point now where it's the mental is strong, bro. Despite everything, right? Despite you know getting exonerated, right? Despite like how people and outside of this perceive me, right? Like the shit with Barstool, right? Trying to navigate through like, is it real here? Is the love real here? Like, so this has been a new set of, I wouldn't say problems, lessons, right? Because it's never problems. I think problem gives negativity, negative vibes. I say lessons that I can like, you feel me? Like look at, understand. You got to understand, like throughout this whole shit, anybody close to me, they know, but my phone used to ring 17, 18 times a day. My shit wasn't ringing at all, right? I had people that's like close to me didn't even, you know, reach out. I was in a dark place for a long time, right? To like get accused of something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? How dare y'all? How dare y'all think I would even do anything like that? Like my motto is never leave my brother. So what do you think come on, man, it's my sister. Like going through that it was an eye opener for me, bro. It was a real eye opener for me, but it was necessary. It made the family stronger, right? It made me stronger. Like it brought us together, right? It made me look at myself in the mirror, like as raising a young team. What else can I do to be better, right? As a big brother, what else can I do to be better? Like, you feel me, right? Why is she going to look for that attention from someone else? Can I have provider that? So I look at myself like, you feel me, mom? Like, what can we do to be better? What can we do to help little sis. You feel me? So like, it's some real shit I've been going through. But like, the crown heavy. It's heavy as shit. You feel me? And I wear it very well. Like, you feel me? Like, I got still collect calls from people that's, incarcerated, that I still have to make sure I'm giving my energy to, while at the same time trying to get my legs from basketball, at the same time trying to, stay in this media world, at the same time trying to continue a brand that I built for myself for the last 3-4 years. You feel me? So like, mental is strong. Mental strong. Mental always stay strong. Like, you feel me? That's just part of it. Like, and it was my duty to go through those lessons, and I learned a lot through them. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know me, man. Shout out to Dave. You feel me? Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Barstool. They gave me a platform that I never thought I have. Right? It's the reason why I'm sitting here with y'all. But they posted my shit bluery. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all, come on, man. Like, come on, y'all got my shit looking like Stone Ages the way every other site, the complex can post it clear in 4K. People can take it and clip it and clear as hell. Barstool get it as bluery, man. But I hope it ain't no ill will, because like, you feel me? People understand, like, I'm a stoolie at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a stoolie at heart, so it can never be like bad blood. So like, let's get my videos right. If y'all need help, like, I send it to y'all. Like, it ain't that deep. I promise you, it ain't that deep. I promise you, it's not that deep. If y'all need me to reach out and send y'all some separate videos for y'all to put up the clean version of the 4K, because we got hell of a camera. We got good cameras. Like, you feel me? Like, mind you, these ain't Barstool cameras. Like, these is cameras that we had to get on our own. So like, we have good cameras. We have really good cameras. So like, if y'all need help, I know you got the LeBron James Wemby. Yeah. How long we been going? Perfect. Give me Wemby, Braun. Hey, so listen, one of my teammates, I don't know why. Shout out to my teammates from Pal Basketball. They've been having some fire ass questions on the bus ride. Any hooper know the bus ride is where you can kind of like dive into like basketball globally. You can talk about everything, especially being in Europe. So one of my teammates asked me, Pat, if you had LeBron James coming out high school, St. Vincent St. Mary's, and you had Wembanyama coming out of France, and you had the number one pick, who you taking? Right? You got Braun, fresh out of St. Vincent St. Mary. You got him straight out of high school, or am I taking Wemby straight out of France? I'm going Braun. Like, I don't think we give Braun enough. I think we take LeBron James actually for granted. Like, I'm taking LeBron James without a doubt. Like, it's only one person that I'm taking before LeBron James, and that's Michael Jordan. But any other player, I'm taking LeBron James. I don't know if y'all seen what he just did in his Orlando game, where he just cocked that bitch back, dunked the shit out that motherfucker. Like, I'm taking LeBron James. And I'm taking him for these reasons. I felt like he was ready. Like, you feel me? Like, if y'all see his team the first time he went to the playoffs, like, that team was trash as fuck. That was an awful team he was with, and like, was able to get to the playoffs with that team, right? I think that he was more ready, right? The games is different right now, of course, but like, I felt like his first year and second year, even his third year, I thought he was more of a NBA player than Wemby. Mind you, like, we've never seen anything like Wemby. Like, Like, he might go down as, and we don't know yet, right? Because we only know from this body of work. So to even compare these two, from even Wemby's small body of work, shows you how impressive Wemby really is. So like, right, we're not discrediting Wemby, but if I had the number one pick and I had to choose between them two, I'm taking LeBron James. It's not even, at this point in my life, I don't think it's close. I think we take LeBron for granted, right? Obviously, Wemby is he do shit that we ain't never seen. Averaging 4 blocks, he can clean your shit off the glass, come down, hit a hezzy pull from the logo, come right back down, block your shit again, dunk you, come down, take charge. Like, Like we've never seen anything like Wemby, real alien type shit. But I'm going LeBron. I'm going LeBron.
Oh, my good friend Demetrius.
Hello, Patrick.
Gracias.
Yes.
Gracias. F. Carastopoli. So, if anyone's familiar with the pod in the past, we always used to do a segment of the pod where it's about the end. We about to talk about some real personal stuff. It's called the wind down. That's why I get questions from fans, and then I ask you guys a question. Make it real easy. We winding down to the end of the show. Thank you for who all stayed and subscribed and followed. Please, again, subscribe and follow to the pod, Pat Bev Show. So I'm starting this wind down off. It's only right. I'm gonna start this wind down off with a Greek wine called Syrah from Alpha Estate. It's a red wine. Hold on, let me slow it down. They say that I've learned when you drink wine, you have to let the wine hit the front of your tongue first and then the middle, so you can get the sweet and bitter at the same time. So give me 1 second. Not bad. Not bad. Really good, actually. Really good. Syrah. So we in the wind down section right now. And then I got some questions from via Instagram and via Twitter. So this one is for underscore DWii underscore DEEWII 35. Pat Bev, what are tips for guards who are looking to play at the next level, regardless if it's NBA, G League, and overseas? I got an easy question for you. I think the best answer for that is you have to have delusional confidence. I think the answer for that is simple, like delusional confidence, right? What you don't even look in yourself for. Like you got to have confidence about it. Like I wasn't a defender growing up, but when I got to the NBA, they wanted me to be a defender. So I came up with in my head, I want to be the best defender, right? If it's not the same way and you are an offensive guy, like you have to have delusional confidence. My shot is going in, my next shot is going in. I'm able to compete with that. So I think having confidence is key, but having delusional confidence can take you to the next level. So that's my answer for that. I'll sip to that. D Wheel 35. My next question is from Sam underscore Tetla. Pat Bev, what age should you get into weightlifting as a hooper? My son plays, right? And he's 11. I'm not telling him to go in the weight room right now. I'm telling him to do 20 push-ups a day, right? I'm not a strength trainer, right? I'm not a strength trainer, but like I like to start weights when your body is changing. So sophomore year in high school, right? Sophomore year in high school, you can put someone on a light routine, kind of get their bodies used to weights. I think that's a good start. Sophomore year. I don't like to lift super early. You feel me? Like I don't know the science behind it, but I just don't like. I like to be the body strength. You can control your own body strength at a young age. Push-ups, some wall sits, up until your sophomore year in high school. I think that's the regimen to go. But again, I'm only a professional basketball player. I'm not a professional weightlifting and conditioning coach. So, and my last question is from one of my good friends, right? Mike Roses.us, right? Mike Roses.us. MikeRosas.us. So Mike Roses was an NBA chaplain for me when I was with the Houston Rockets. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but in the NBA, you go through this, I don't know, 70 minutes before the game, you get to go to a place that's called chapel. You get to get your mind right. You get to go before God. You got a chaplain. Speak some truth into it, right? And I like to look at him as like my spiritual coach, right? So he had a question, and the question was, Pat, how do you keep the fire for 82 games, right? I think taking care of your body, and when I mean taking care of your body, I mean these things right here: drinking water, getting a ton of sleep, right? Obviously, you're gonna indulge in some chocolates, you're gonna indulge in some wine as you grow old in the NBA. But I think if you take care of those two things, hydrate and sleep, I think that you can be ready for 82 games, right? And mobility. And I didn't learn about mobility until I was like 30. I wish I would have learned about it a little bit more. So I say those three things. I say water, I say rest, and I say mobility. His next question was, will you ever coach? Hell yeah. Right. But I want to start in Europe. I don't want to. NBA is a lot. Like I've been in locker rooms where guys kind of run a team because they make a ton of money. So if I coach, I'm definitely gonna start in Europe first and then see how it goes. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to the day I'm a head coach of a basketball team. I can't wait. So that's one segment of the wind down. This last segment of the wind down is me asking the fans a question. Right? And I wrote it in my notes, so you guys bear with me 1 second. And my notes say this. And I made sure I wanted to quote this right. My note says, because I'm having a problem with understanding this, because I don't understand it. So I'm asking you guys for clarity. This is the wind down segment. Subscribe to the pod, please. Work friend versus or compared to real friend. Right? And I didn't know a lot about what a work friend was, because in my line of work as a professional basketball player, it's a brotherhood. You feel me? It's whoever in that locker room, their problems become your problems, and their problems become ways you can help them with them problems. It's a brotherhood. Like, I got my homie back, like, no matter what. You feel me? It's a brotherhood. If he get traded, that's still my homie. Like, you feel me? He going through a tough time, that's still my homie. He get injured, the game just finished. You feel me? He at home watching, he can't travel with the team. Hey, bro, how you feeling, baby? You getting that treatment? Like, so in my profession and being a professional basketball player, it's a brotherhood still. Like, in the NBA in Europe still, right? I don't know what a work friend is. I don't know how to work with somebody, leave there, and that be it, right? So I'm maybe y'all can help me of the dynamic of work friend versus real friend. And I think if you ask any NBA player this, like any NBA player, like, yeah, you got players on your team that you know you might not see eye to eye with, but if something happen, I mean, you cool? You need anything? How can I help? In that order. Are you good? Do you need anything? How can I help? Right? So y'all help me with that. Like, what's the dynamic between work friend and real friend? Thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 2 of the Pat Bev Show. Subscribe to the motherfucking pod. Cheers. Or I'm in Greece to say yamas. Yamas.